By now AI is writing all the code I ship and it made me twice as fast at my job. And that's also why I'm scared of it. I'm a software developer and I'm preparing to be replaced by AI. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that by now took into consideration either farming or plumbing, so I came up with 4 different fallbacks to prevent the worst. And the fourth one is the key which makes the whole plan work together. And if none of it works, I'm pretty much cooked. Now, developers are still not obsolete, despite the AI overloads promising it for over 2 years. But some effects are already visible, from companies laying off people to juniors having a much harder time finding jobs. The trend only points in that direction, so I'd rather prepare for the worst now and plan my next move. Let's start with pillar number 1, investing and personal finance. This should be a fundamental pillar in anybody's lives, regardless of the AI discussion. And if the worst has to happen, having money on the side will help me buy time to develop my plan. Concretely, now I'm trying to reduce my day-to-day costs as much as possible and funnel more money into investments, in my case ETFs and crypto. That's basically FIRE, financial independence and retire early, and my target age for it is 45. I don't want to go into too many details in this video, you can check some of my other videos to see what's my view and history on investing, but the key is that this is the pillar that ensures I still have time to explore alternatives. And this leads me to number 2 in my plan, starting a YouTube channel. For years I was writing about personal finance and tech on my website, and I decided to switch medium and try YouTube. Safe to say, it's harder than I expected, but it's doable. In fact, here are my results after 1 month. My first video did more than 5,000 views and so far I accumulated 100 subscribers. But the numbers are not what's relevant right now. What matters for my plan is all the skills that making YouTube videos is pushing me to learn. Video editing, audio hardware, script making and much more. These are skills that can also be leveraged for totally different careers as well. And on top of that, there is also big pushback from people about AI generated videos. A human actually making real videos is still something people want. So the plan here is simple, keep posting for at least 2 years, get better with each video and see where it goes. I might not become the next MrBeast, but for sure I will learn a lot of new skills. And about YouTube and things that I enjoy, let's talk about fallback number 3, game development. You see, what inspired me to start a YouTube channel was watching devlogs. Basically solo game developers sharing their journey on YouTube. At the start of this year I was doing the same on my blog and I thought doing it on YouTube would be more fun and interactive. Safe to say I posted 0 devlogs so far, my channel is mostly about personal finance, but I'm still doing it on the side. And why game development is irrelevant for my plan, it's because similar to YouTube it involves so many different skills, coding, art, sound and storytelling. And I'm confident an AI can't deliver all of that at once, and if it does, well, we already know how bad people react to AI generated games. The code part is my hedge here, I'm already pretty good at it, it's the other aspects I'm struggling with. And to keep the video real, this is also my weakest point in my plan so far. I do have some early concepts of games I've worked on, but nothing fancy. To make a game, it takes much more effort than I thought, like literally. If you ever thought about making one, increase your estimate by at least 10 times. And I guess that's also what explains why GTA 6 is taking so long. Now to the last one, the one that ties everything together. I'm becoming a generalist. The way I see it is that AI is getting pretty good at isolated skills, take coding, writing or art. But when it comes to combining them and creating something unique, it's still far behind a human. And even in isolation we can tell when a piece of text or art is AI generated. They look like they are made by the same person. That's why I'm no longer learning and refining a single skill, in my case problem solving or coding. I'm spreading my time and effort learning multiple ones. And I do this both at work and in my personal life. Let's take work for example. Officially I'm an Android developer, but lately I also try to be involved in backend, infrastructure and in general other stacks too. And in my personal life, well, you already saw it through my video. The 4 pillars in the plan, they all have strong synergies between them. The more I learn about investing, the more YouTube videos I can make. More YouTube videos also lead me to improving my storytelling skills, which in turn improves my ability to build a game. And by making a game I expose myself to more technical challenges, which I can also leverage at work, which finally results in more income, more money I can invest. Similar to investing, I'm spreading my eggs into multiple baskets. And by eggs I mean time, and by baskets I mean skills. If in the end AI does indeed end up replacing me, I'm not afraid. By then, I should have at least developed one of my 4 plans. Yes, they are sort of all related to each other and to coding, but that's not a design flaw, it's intended. Even if one of them stops making sense, the time I spent on it feeds into the other ones. Overall, it's not about the plans themselves, but about making myself harder to replace. And if nothing works, I'll see you guys on the farm. If you want to see how I invest my money and how I deal with personal finance in general, have a look at my other videos and stay tuned for more similar content.